It's a tiddler for Yamashta, but it's to get to 2 under par. So good. What a great partnership they have been this year. JB, an Australian who speaks Japanese, to play with if I could choose this week.
Yeah, she's great fun.
Yeah.
Really engaging. Little hybrid to the elevated green of 6 for Yamashta. And watch this. Ooh. That's what we were talking about. And I can't see Lily Avu's golf ball there, so maybe it did just drift back. We'll watch that space.
Look at her club face, the Miyu Yamashita's. She wants to have a high ball flight.
Oh, that's such a good shot from Yamashita.
So she won't be able to actually see any of the putting surface. It looks like she's just short of the green, yeah. but it's overhead high for her down there, for anyone that's 6 foot as well, let alone 5 foot.
Got herself out of position. Well, this player makes nearly 45% of this length of putt. From 15 foot, Miyu Yamashita. Oh, there's a rare miss. The tour average from 10 to 15 feet is 27%. This player, Miyu Yamashita, makes 45% of that length.
That's insane. Usually 47% is about 8.
Bronze in the Olympics.
It's almost hard to believe that she's only 28. I feel like I've seen her for like 20 years.
Oh, God. Yeah, she burst into our consciousness as a 14-year-old as we watch Miyu Yamashita, who I have said is 5 foot tall, and that was a great tee shot. She's actually 4'11".
You were feeling generous.
I was. On your putting stroke. This player is one of the best with a putter in hand. Yamashita, major champion this year. This for birdie. Nobody's better from that distance, and there's a good illustration demonstrating her considerable short game skills.
Longish par 3, water hazard to the left.
The putting wizard, that is Miyu Yamashita. This for birdie at 12. Oh, making it look very easy with the flat stick. Yamashita moves to 3 under.
Should we go to Angel to get a putting lesson, or Miyu Yamashita?
Yeah, I'm a bit torn, actually. That's a very good point.
On a scoreable hole, too. It's going to feel like a shot and a half gone to Yamashita. That's a great effort from down there. It's far more slopey than it looks from this high camera angle. There's a tier that juts in about. Let's go down the last again. Yamashita hanging lie and a little further left, because a glancing blow here might find that false front just like that.
Lancashire players.
We have a lot of sand, especially in the sand belt. Yamashita. Oh. You betcha.
A super way to finish for the Japanese major champion. A round of 66. Doesn't have much more to prove, but loves the game. And so does this player, Rio Takeda, already a winner this year.
Yeah, even the greens are really soft. It's really hard to make a lot of spins out of the green, out of the rough.
That was really well managed from down there. Really kind of treaded the knife's edge of the right side of that green to get it close.
It's a long... Oh, well, we'll let this rip. Rio Takeda, one of the longest players on tour. What a rhythm, Ali.
Yeah, it's a great swing to watch. And they've got really different powers and styles of it. Rio Takeda and Angel, again, different ball flights. Rio's slightly lower. Angel really lofts it and gets a...
knows pretty much a lot about this golf course.
Yeah, grew up about 5 minutes from here. Mirabelle Ting. Off it goes for Takeda. Ooh. We'll see about the light. Looks like it's just gone to the downslope. Almost it's flung back.
See what Lydia's going to get a read off that putt, though. Ooh. Awkward shot now for Rio.
It's downhill. It's going to be really hard to make a spin. See, ball came out really low, no spin. Still going to be pretty good opportunity to make a birdie, though.
Yeah, that was classy. can very quickly go wrong, that shot.
Nicely in front of home crowd so far. Something you always want to do, So-yeon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I really want to go to Australia right now. Play some golf. Get a good coffee. Rio Takeda for birdie putt now.
Down the hill, swift.
Oh, hard to keep it up high enough.
I always felt it helped to try and hit a real kind of an aggressive 1-foot putt, because so often you can decel down the hill. You want to make sure you get it started on the line and have a little bit of momentum.
So, to get your insights on these players, I mean, you played a lot of golf with Lydia, not so much with Rio, but you've got to like the style with which she plays, already a winner this year.
Just like we talked about it in the morning, Japanese players used to look a little uncomfortable to being on tour. Then right now they started to traveling with their family, their team, their interpreter. Now they feel so comfortable to being on tour. Also, they have so many friends out there. I think that really helped to make Japanese players feel comfortable to being out there and then playing well as well.
A real sense of community. You know, you think to the par 3. Takeda down off her left. Overcooked the break a touch.
Rhythmical swing of Rio Takeda. And just playing for position. Par 5. Poor shot from Rio Takeda. Only had a wedge in hand, so now playing her 4th.
Yeah, it really is an opportunity missed, because 5 you can dial in with your 3rd shot.
Oh, well, those stats brought to you by KPMG. Maybe we can get those up again, because it just illustrates just what an outstanding year it's been for Gino.
Par for Takeda. Another one. All pars today.
Which is so important when you reach the very top of this game. But nobody makes more birdies than this player. #1 on tour, Rio Takeda.
Pretty aggressive play as well. That bunker down the right comes in at 235 yards. That bunker.
Throughout the bag, it's only like a 3-yard difference between her next swing. Certainly helps you when your precision is required, which hasn't been the case here for Rio Takeda, leaking it right on 6.
She's got around about 135, plus a few more for elevation to the front edge from down there. And not covered. Here from Gemma Dryborough. Get a bit of colour as well. She's on top of the leaderboard. Fantastic. Little tip there as we go down to Takeda. 6. Awkward. But no problem for the world's best players.
Any other player on tour this year is interesting. A whole group on 5 under par, including Mary Liu, but He-Jin Choi out in 31. Fantastic start.
On the fringe, Takeda.
Her aunt is Mayumi Hirasi. If you remember her, who posted 18 victories on the Japan tour. So she comes.
Or so.
Do you ever miss a party? You managed to wangle your way into all the parties on Sunday night. I need to hang out with you more often.
Evian is the best place to do parties.
Oh,
so
you've
you
been to the
cannot
party
miss
there
the
as well.
party in Evian.
Okay, I want to be at that party next year. Nice putt there from Rio Takeda. Still looking for the first birdie.
If you look at a lot of winners other than Miyu Yamashita, all of them is pretty much long hitters.
Like this one. Rio Takeda down 8. She's no slouch off the tee.
And it's the work they do off the golf course as well. When you see these players up close, yeah, they have got some strong muscles going on. I mean, their thighs, a lot of the
Action. Also, take a plane a lot of workout.
Different beds, different pillows. Off it goes for Takeda. Snaking putt off the left. Will stay up.
It's kind of funny, but when I was on tour, I was wishing that I am able to travel in with my own bag.
Nasa Hataoka used to travel with her own mattress.
She did.
That's pretty tricky, carrying a mattress. I mean, obviously it's a roll-up one.
But it's so needed, you know.
Some pains and all those tight muscles.
I think I have foam rollers everywhere. I literally have probably 7 or 8.
One for each bedroom.
Exactly. Also all different kind. I think Rio Takeda could be very frustrated right now. She's seeing
lovely players you could meet as well on tour.
Yep, Rio Takeda also picked the fairway wood.
I think they give you like $30 on it.
So no driver required.
Yeah.
I mean, like about 250.
Yeah. I think the rollout, 250, 260 to Takeda. Follow Lydia Ko if you can.
It's tougher to hit the shot when you're not able to see the landing spot and the pin.
In that race, and currently Benedetta Moresco, who has the lead, is 80th. So a good finish here would certainly help the Italian.
Ooh, Rio Takeda made a bogey first and birdie today. I never liked it. I always preferred to make a birdie first before bogey.
Was that an interesting choice of club? Because it looked like Rio Takeda fluffed that chip. Hindsight's a beautiful thing. Would a putter have been better?
Maybe ball was a little sunk down. That's why she was not able to have a putter.
But sometimes players do try and blade it with a wedge.
Yeah, she knows how to win the tournament.
12 times on the KLPGA. Came runner-up, didn't she, in the was it US Open back in 2017, and we really thought that she was going to spring on from there. Maybe when she gets the first, she'll get plenty more right behind it. Is for par, Rio Takeda.
In it goes. This year she won at the Blue Bay LPGA, Rio Takeda, and won by 6 shots. It was a dominant final round from the Japanese player.
Culture in Korea, I guess. It's even as a professional golfer, it's kind of harder to get a tee time in Korea.
Wow, that's how popular the game is.
Lydia can make everywhere.
Lydia popular wherever she goes. Well, it's not what we expected from Rio Takeda today. One of the most compelling players to lot, and she's the fan favourite here this week. So thank you for voting for her earlier.
Ooh, it's gonna be interesting shot to see. There was downhill lie. Whoa! I think ball was plugged a little bit. I'm actually surprised she went for the pin. I would go to the. She only 6.
It's been a bit of a struggle today for Rio Takeda. Hasn't quite found her groove. He's joined forces with Kenny.
Still not bad from how far back she was. Takeda, for her part, would be a good one from that short bunker. Out to here. She can escape on a day where things aren't going right. Try and keep herself in the hunt. You know, not let it get away from her out there today. It's going to be the important task for that camp. Get to make a birdie. Very unlike her this season. This doesn't look fun for Rio Takeda. Down the right, I believe. 13 here.
That's a really great shot. You know, her ball was well below the fit, but she was able to have a really clean contact.
Yeah, really nicely done for any of these players. 78 players in the field. We'll all see 4 days. Takeda for birdie.
She really needs to make a. She really needs to start to make a birdie. Of the best putter in the world, but her putting stroke is a little unique too. So I don't think we really need to have a textbook to putt well.
Whatever works.
Ooh.
And unfortunately, that didn't for Rio Takeda. Shame, another dropped shot for her there at the 14th.
Rio Takeda, she really needs to make some birdies. I think her ball striking is a little off today.
Yeah, it's been a...
Well, this is a birdie for Rio Takeda, but it's a long one with a fair bit of break on it, and it's been a frustrating day for Rio. Can she find some magic? And that not quite enough.
She hasn't made a birdie yet. She really needs to make a birdie now on.
She's #1 in greens in regulation on tour. #1 in birdies, but they have dried up. Funny old game, isn't it? You could stand on the tee, So-yeon, and think you're feeling...
You were when I was on tour. This is what they're watching. Takeda for her birdie. And never had the read right on that.
It's a bit of a frustrating day for Rio Takeda.
Hence to 16. An opportunity still awaits there down the last as well to try and get... Takeda doesn't even need driver. She's got plenty of firepower. It's only 254 yards today.
Just short of the green. She
got 55 players under par at the moment. I know this is where it ended up. Just short, still on the short grass for Takeda.
It's pretty average chip. I don't think it's gonna be a really tough one. Perhaps she misjudged the break a little bit.
Yeah,
High.
Well, there's been a few birdie opportunities for Rio Takeda, unable to take advantage of them, but that was from long range.
We would have got good money for Takeda being birdie-free through 17 today, given how many she's made throughout.
Rio Takeda.
Having a good look at this. Is there enough to get home? Yes, there is. Powerful player. And that is brilliant. Looking for... No, her still first.
Let's go for it. As we see Rio Takeda, she'd be a chance. You might pick her driving, perhaps.
I should go for Gino. Yeah. Rio Takeda, who really needs to make a birdie. I think she could finish with a birdie.
It would be the first of the day, which is remarkable.
Yeah, it's quite surprised because if you are a good ball striker, you have a high chance to playing well at this golf course. But Rio Takeda has struggled a little bit.
And she leads that category. Amongst others, is
phenomenal to see her career because she definitely had some up and down, but she still is always coming up even after she struggled with her game for a bit. Rio Takeda. Yep, finally she made a birdie and finished the round.